All right, let's return to one of our top stories. 4 Indian civilians killed by the Taliban in a Kabul guest house have reached Delhi in a special aircraft today. Well, let's go straight across to my colleague Amitabh Revi, who now joins us from Kabul for more on that. Kabul, Amitabh, just now that you are in Kabul, of course, the big focus now on how the terrorists really managed to get into the UN-approved guest house in the first place.
That has been the question since hour one after the siege ended. It was almost an 8-hour-long siege. How did the gunmen or gunmen, that's still not confirmed as to how many they are, though there are contradictory reports that there was only one gunman killed, but other reports suggesting that there were more. Eyewitnesses suggesting that there were more than one shooter. The question is, how did they get in and how did the weapons get in? You have seen those pictures of the main gate, where there's the first barricade, where people are frisked if they're carrying any kind of bags or briefcases or handbags. They are looked through very thoroughly. After that, there are two other barricades in terms of steel doors, which they have to go through before they reach the courtyard where that musical event was planned. So how did those people get in there? How did the weapon or weapons also get in there? Questions that are being asked by both the NDS, that's the National Directorate of Security, the Afghan Intelligence Service, as well as other police investigations that are on, was there an inside job? So were there insiders involved in allowing this attacker or attackers to get in, or were there insiders who allowed or brought in those weapons? Again, the conflicting reports of what kind of weapon was brought in and was used. But yes, these are questions that really need to be answered in terms of the number of people who were there and the number of casualties, which could have been much higher than they are now. That's 14, including the 4 Indian bodies who have now returned home.